Kenya Moore breaks silence on RHOA firing scandal. Kenya Moore is breaking her silence on her RHOA firing scandal. The longtime cast member found herself in hot water while filming season 16. Now she is opening up about what actually happened and where she stands with the show. Keep reading for more details. Kenya Moore breaks silence on RHOA firing scandal. After 11 seasons on RHOA, things appeared to be going amazing for Kenya Moore. She was opening her hair spa when things escalated very quickly. Photos of newcomer Brittany Eadie performing sexual acts were suddenly displayed everywhere. Yet it was alleged that Brittany had threatened gun violence on Kenya, so this may have been retaliatory. Both denied any wrongdoing, and soon enough, Kenya was supposedly let go from the hit Bravo series. Phaedra Parks was brought back despite being a cast member of Married to Medicine as a way to fill in the gaps. It was unclear if this was a temporary situation with Kenya or if she was done for good. Now she is finally opening up about what happened at the opening, her involvement, and if she was fired. According to Page 6, she appeared on the Tamron Hall show on Thursday, November 14th. There she opened up about where she stands with RHOA, and it turns out she was not fired. More so, Kenya maintains she still collects checks from Bravo. However, she does admit that she did participate in bad behavior the night of the incident with Brittany Eadie. Furthermore, she did take it too far, and it went to a point that it should not have. So Kenya Moore is taking back what she did, but it is unknown how the show will handle that situation when the time comes. She went on to apologize for her bad behavior. This is shocking since Kenya initially claimed she had nothing to do with the photos of Brittany when it initially occurred. Fans challenge Kenya. After seeing Kenya Moore have her say on Tamron Hall, fans immediately challenged everything that she said. They did not believe a word she said and felt she was not being sincere. Let's be really honest, Kenya does not mind her business. She's notorious for antagonizing some of her cast members of the past. Kim Fields is the first to come to mind because she went so hard at her. Something is seriously wrong with Kenya. It's time she gets professional help and stops bringing up her childhood for sympathy to behave poorly. Kenya contradicted herself many times. She threatened you, so you decided to post her nudes. Girl, bye. Kenya Moore, the charismatic beauty queen and longtime star of Bravo's The Real Housewives of Atlanta, RHOA, has never been one to shy away from controversy. Over the years, her sharp wit, glamorous presence, and fiery confrontations have made her a fan favorite, as well as a polarizing figure among the cast. However, rumors swirling about her alleged firing from the show sent shockwaves through the Housewives community, leaving fans and critics alike speculating about the reasons behind such a decision. Today, Kenya is breaking her silence and setting the record straight in a no-holds-barred interview that reveals the truth behind the scandal. Sitting in the opulent living room of her Atlanta mansion, Kenya looks every bit the queen she is, wearing a chic white jumpsuit that accentuates her regal aura. With her hair cascading down her shoulders in voluminous waves, she exudes confidence, though a flicker of vulnerability crosses her face as she begins to address the rumors. First of all, let's clear one thing up, she says, her voice steady but laced with emotion. I was not fired. Let's just put that out there. What's happening is a lot more complicated than what the blogs are saying. Kenya's journey on RHOA has been anything but ordinary. Since joining the show in 2012, she's delivered countless iconic moments. From her infamous Gone with the Wind fabulous twirl to her ongoing feud with Portia Williams and her tumultuous relationships. But as Kenya delves deeper into the events that led to the current scandal, it becomes clear that the drama off-screen rivals anything seen on camera. This season was tough, Kenya admits. There was so much happening in my personal life, and when you're on a show like this, there's no escape. Every argument, every tear, every mistake, it's all out there for the world to see. But what people don't realize is that behind the scenes, there's a lot of pressure to bring the drama. It's exhausting. According to Kenya, the rumors of her firing began after a heated disagreement with the show's producers over the direction of her storyline. "I've always been authentic on the show," she says. "Love me or hate me, what you see is what you get." But there came a point where I felt like they were trying to force something that wasn't real. They wanted me to play into this narrative that I just couldn't support. And when I pushed back, things got tense. Kenya's decision to stand her ground didn't sit well with everyone. As whispers of tension between her and the production team grew louder, fans began to notice her absence from promotional materials and cast events. The speculation reached a fever pitch when a popular gossip site claimed that Kenya had been quietly let go from the show. "That's when things got out of hand," Kenya says, shaking her head. "Suddenly, I'm waking up to headlines saying I've been fired, that I'm difficult to work with, that the cast doesn't want me around. None of that is true. I have a great relationship with most of the ladies. Sure, we have our ups and downs, but that's part of the show. It's not personal." Kenya's voice softens as she reflects on the toll the rumors have taken on her. "As much as I've tried to stay strong, it's been hard," she confesses. "I have a daughter who's old enough to understand some of what's being said about me. That's what hurts the most. I don't want Brooklyn to grow up thinking her mom didn't fight for what's right." Despite the challenges, Kenya remains hopeful about the future. She's currently in talks with Bravo about her role on the show and is confident that they'll reach a resolution that works for everyone. "At the end of the day, I love RHOA," she says. "This show has given me a platform to share my story, to connect with so many amazing people, and to build a legacy for my daughter. I'm not ready to walk away from that. But I also know my worth, and I won't compromise my values for the sake of drama." As Kenya continues to fight back against the scandal, her fans have rallied around her, flooding social media with messages of support and demanding her return to the show. The hashtag Team Twirl has been trending for weeks, a testament to the loyalty and love she inspires in her followers. "The fans have been incredible," Kenya says, her eyes lighting up. "They've reminded me why I do this. It's not just about the drama or the ratings. It's about being part of something bigger. And as long as I have their support, I know I'll be okay." As our conversation draws to a close, Kenya leaves me with a parting thought that perfectly encapsulates her resilience and determination. "Life is full of twists and turns," she says with a smile. "Sometimes you have to weather the storm to see the rainbow. I've been through a lot, but I'm still standing. And no matter what happens next, I'll always be gone with the wind fabulous." With that, Kenya rises from her seat, her head held high and her spirit unbroken. Whether or not she remains on RHOA, one thing is certain: Kenya Moore is a force to be reckoned with, both on and off the screen.